Okay, now one of the problems with working in a small workspace, such as a shed, or maybe even outdoors, something like that, you got somewhere where you got to shove a lot of your stuff, your tools, your equipment, all that kind of stuff. One of the keys is organization, which I have some. However, it could be vastly improved. Right now my shop is trashed because it's the winter months, and right now we're in my metal, what I call my metal shed, and it's the only one I got that's heated. So come winter time, this is where I do my projects in. So about midwinter, I got metal stuff, I got fiberglass stuff, I got woodworking stuff, I got just stuff all crammed in here. So one of the things I always struggled with was all your little pieces, your nuts, your bolts, your whatever. And this guy here, I built it, or I started building it anyway, early spring last year, and has actually helped me out quite a bit. Nice slide out drawers. I got my nuts, screws, these screws, whatever. And as you can see, right here, I got some that are still not built yet. I got the drawers themselves built. However, the little cartridges inside, I don't have them built yet, but that's what we're going to do this time. So, and I'm going to eventually sand this and paint it to, somewhat nice anyway. But I figured I'd wait until I got all of it filled up, and then I would actually sit down, go through everything, get everything exactly nicely organized, what I use most, kind of where I can grab it easier, whatnot. So yeah, let's get started. Got here is one of my shelves, and I got all these little boxes. I got some that are little guys, some are medium size, and some are the bigger ones. I was kind of off on my measuring somehow. I'm not sure where exactly, but I got some play in these, and some people like them tighter. I myself, I kind of like them loose because they're easier just to grab out and pick whichever one you need, and you can pull it right out. And for me it works better, but for these next boxes we're building, they're going to be a little bit tighter yet, but not real tight, just tight enough it'll slide right out in the end. At first I started out, I had a bunch of these little plastic trays and little containers you buy for, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks, whatever. And they were okay, but I ended up finding out where I'd have kind of a lot of wasted space. I'd have to mix match things and stuff like that, and I didn't like it. And then these little dividers, they were okay, but if you had things like cotter keys, they would slide into each other, or slide under it, and then all of a sudden you have mixed sizes of cotter keys, and it just drove me nuts, really. So I took all them out, I figured out my sizes, and then I started building these little boxes. And I basically kind of set them in there, got them kind of figured how I wanted things. And I figured actually I would need a bunch of these little guys. And it turns out not so much. I actually use these ones here, which are about mid-size, and then the bigger ones, I use them more than anything else. But I do need a few of these, but not as many as I thought. Okay, so I spared you guys the whole cutting of all these little pieces. Took me about an hour and a half. But I got the sides, the bottoms, the very front and back of them. Whole lot of gluing going on next. So you gotta make sure you know what side is what here. Now normally what I would do is I would take this guy here, I'd set it right on the base, throw glue on the edges there, prop them up, take this guy here, like so, and then take my rubber band and go around it to hold it while the glue's setting up, and then I would slide that out. However, these particular ones were for my old design, and it seems that we went just a little bit bigger on these. These guys aren't going to work for me anymore. So I'm just going to go right back to the general method here. Here's what you get once I round over all my edges. Are nice and round. I even round over the bottoms a little bit. Tops here too, just a little bit. Makes it a little nicer. But basically, once my little edges are dry, this box is done. And just to give you guys an idea, there's my drawer, and I can line these up with my bigger cartridges. Had a little bit of slop, kind of like I wanted. Kind of wish I would have went a little tighter, but good enough. If my parts ever, don't need this much room, I can simply take that one out, and I can add two of the smaller ones in. And so basically, I have as much playroom as I want. I can put any kind of combination in here I need, and it'll help me organize so much better. Questions you may be having is, why are my old boxes and my new boxes not made out of the same material, or why these are different colors, and why I need to sand them all to begin with. And that is because this project is about 80% out of my scrap pile. The 1x to do the framing, and the bottoms of the drawers. Other than that, everything came out of my scrap pile, so it didn't cost me pretty much nothing, because I already built what I was going to build out of them in the first place. So out of them little plastic ones that I was telling you guys earlier that I used to use, this one side took up every single. I actually had two of them, and I fit both of everything that was in them two into just this one side. So I actually gained all of this. So it ought to help me quite a bit to get all them little pieces and whatnot actually organized, so I can find them a little bit easier. To mention to you guys, normally when I'm building these boxes, I do all my cutting all at once, I do all my sanding all at once, and I do all my gluing all at once. Mainly, I go through my entire stack. And the biggest reason is it takes a while to do them all. Once I get a stack like you guys seen, basically I'll sit at my kitchen table and just put them together for an hour. And then maybe it's time to eat, whatever, I put it away, do my thing. The next day maybe I'll do a half hour. So you just basically work until, just little by little, until you get all your boxes done, all glued up, and then you worry about fitment of where they're going to go and things like that. So guys, that's all I got for you this time. I hope this inspires you to give you some ideas of some things you can do in your very own shop. So I hope to see you again next time. Love to hear what you guys think of the build. Till then, I'll see you.